KP's Kingdom, cooking with KP, and today I'm going to show you how to make these amazing rustic European style cabbage rolls. Quite a nice dish for a cold winter's day, and it goes a long way. Alright, here I've got at the moment 400 grams worth of pork mince in a bowl, and I've got 250 grams worth of baby spinach. So what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to start blitzing up this spinach in batches, just a little bit at a time in a food processor. You could chop that up with a knife if you want to spend all of that time. And as each batch gets blitzed, we're going to add that into that pork mince, right? So we're just going to keep going, keep blitzing that down, and it's not the only thing we're going to be blitzing for this particular dish. This is a little bit of a different spin on what I would normally do, but I had some things lying around and I thought, look, let's use it all up. So I'm also going to add in a little bit of onion and a little bit of bacon from time to time. So I'm going to use in total one large brown onion, and which I've sort of given that a rough dice, and in total I'm going to use 7 rashers of bacon. So normally when we make a cabbage roll, we'll put a piece of speck in there to give it the smoky flavour, but I didn't have that. But I've always got bacon laying around, because what's better than bacon? Nothing. You've got to have bacon. So we're just going to blitz those up, as I said, in little batches from time to time, just like I'm doing right there, and we're going to make up a very, very healthy type stuffing for our cabbage rolls. Okay, and if you haven't had a cabbage roll before, wow, you don't know what you're missing. The flavors are just amazing. It's the best comfort food in the world. All right, so we're getting close to being on our almost our last blitz of our baby spinach, and this might seem a little bit tedious. It takes a little bit of time. Yes, it does, but it is worth it in the end. So we're just going to put the rest of that straight into our pork mince there. So we've got 400 grams of pork mince already in. I'm going to add in around about 200 grams of diced mushrooms. Right, I've just got those and mashed those up a little bit. I'm going to add in about half a teaspoon's worth of pepper, around about 5 cloves of garlic. That's going to go into our mix as well. We want to get some real nice classic flavors into this. Now at this point we can start mixing all of this up, right? And I'm also going to add in another 400 grams worth of pork mince, right, or ground pork. Right, at this point a spoon is not going to work. Get those gloves on and start mixing all of those ingredients together. Right, so it'll take you a little bit of time, and if you've got any of this left over, it will make up great little burgers or whatever. I'm also going to add in around about 200 grams, or sorry, a cup's worth of arborio rice, right, risotto type rice, and mix all of that through just like I'm doing right there, right? And this mixture does taste amazing. All right, there's all of our mixture all done, ready to go. Now we need our cabbage. So I've got a nice head of cabbage that my father-in-law sort of said, look, I've got this, can you use it? And I went, yes. And that's where I hit the freezer, the pantry and everything else, and try and find all the rest of the ingredients. We're going to cut the stalk out of that. All right, that's going to be very woody and is not going to work very well for our dish. All right, so we're just going to cut that stalk out. As you can see on the left hand side there, I've got some nice boiling water. We're going to blanch those off for around about a minute. Right, so you'll see it go a dark green, and once that sort of wilts down and goes that nice dark green, we're pretty much ready to go for our next step, and I'll show you that in a second or so. So as you can see, it's starting to go that sort of darker green color. Right, that's exactly what we want. We're just blanching these at the moment. As you can see, that has softened up considerably. Now get a spoon, get some of our mixture, and what we're going to do is ladle or spoon that mixture down on top of our cabbage leaf, just like I'm doing right there. Now, you don't want to overdo these. It's very easy to do so. It's better to underdo these and have smaller leaves rather than try and overstuff them. But look, I always eat with my eyes and not with my head at times. So what we're basically going to do, we're going to just roll these up as though we're making up a spring roll. We're just going to roll them, tuck the edges in, and try and cover up any little openings that we'll have in that cabbage. And I'm going to put that straight into our slow cooker, just like that. Right? Really simple. And all we have to do now is keep repeating that over and over again. Now, you want to try and make sure you've got your cabbage to meat ratio correct. I didn't in this particular instance. I thought I was going to get more cabbage leaves out, but look, I ended up using this cabbage, leftover filling mixture into a different sort of noodle dish a couple of nights later. I'm going to add in 400 grams worth of blitzed tomatoes. You can use a passata if you like, and we're just going to put that on top. Make sure we get rid of all that goodness on top. Now, the outer leaves of the cabbage that we did not use for making our cabbage rolls, I'll give them those a quick wash. I'm going to put those on top as a protective layer. I'm going to plug in my slow cooker. I'm going to put that on high and cook that for about 4 hours. Alright, just let it do its thing. Right, just set and forget. It's the best way. Alright, our cabbage leaves are pretty much almost done. Just giving those a little bit of a test with a temperature probe, and now we're ready to serve up. Here I've got a couple of potatoes that I've just baked and smashed, and serving up our cabbage rolls just like that. And before you know it, you've got KP's rustic European style cabbage rolls. Just a slightly different variation on what would normally be done. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button. It gives me confidence to make you feel warm and fuzzy too. Share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media. We are trying to get the KP's Kingdom out there. Don't forget to hit that notifications bell to be notified every time a new video from KP's Kingdom goes up, and leave a comment. Love reading, love responding to them. In the meantime, if you want to learn how to make something really nice for a cold winter's day just like this one, well, you need to come and join the family, my family. Hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. Off to my rustic European style cabbage rolls, and I will catch you next time. Bye.